That fancy image slider on your website, it might look cool, but it's probably killing your chances of getting new customers. Seriously, less than 1% of people actually click on those things. Think about that, 99% of visitors are just going to ignore it. Today I'm pulling back the curtain on why these carousels belong in the past and what you should do instead for way better results. If we haven't met before, I'm Brandon Hurst and I set up online systems that help businesses get more customers and increase their profits. And trust me, ditching that slider is often step one. You put that slider up there thinking that it shows off more stuff, right? More services, more products, but it's actually doing the opposite. Let's talk about the biggest problem with it. People just don't click on sliders. You have important messages, maybe your best offers hidden away in those slides. You want people to see them and click through. But the reality? Studies consistently show the click-through rate is horrible. It's often hovering around 1%, and it's usually the only first slide that gets any clicks at all. Everything else is basically invisible. And think about using your website on your phone. You land on a page, and there's this carousel trying to swipe through tiny images with text you can barely read. You tap on the little arrow, but your finger hits the wrong spot, and the slide changes before you're done reading. It's frustrating, right? And that frustration means that people are just going to scroll past it. They don't engage with it. So to make this simple, sliders are terrible at actually delivering the information to your visitors. They're a content black hole where your important messages go unseen. So are you hiding your best offers behind something that 99% of people just ignore? Here's something that many businesses overlook, which is website accessibility. We all want our websites to be welcoming to everyone, right? It's not just good practice, it's good business. But the image sliders often create huge problems here. Many sliders use text within the image itself, like the headline or a short description overlaid on the picture. And for someone with visual impairments, that text can be hard or impossible to read. And for blind users who rely on screen reader software, that software usually can't read the text in an embedded image. So with that, your fancy slider becomes a complete barrier. You're unintentionally telling a whole group of potential customers this part of the website isn't for you. And that makes your site unusable for them. And these days, focusing on accessibility isn't just a nice to have, it's essential for your business. But the problems don't stop there. Sliders hurt you in ways that directly impact your bottom line, and I'll show you how. Every business wants more leads and sales from the website. You need your site to be fast and found by search engines like Google. And this is where sliders deliver another blow. Those big, high-resolution images and all the extra code needed to make the slides work, they had serious weight to your page, which means your website will load slower. And website speed is huge. Faster sites rank better in Google search results. More importantly, visitors hate waiting. Even a few seconds delay can cause people to click away before your page even loads. So that slider isn't just annoying, it's actively driving potential customers away and potentially hurting your search engine rankings. Think about it. You've added it to attract people, but it's making them leave. So if you're focused on getting results, leads, sales, signups, adding the slider is one of the worst things you can do for conversions. So you might be thinking that I have multiple important things that I want to show people. And that's a very common reason businesses like to use sliders. I get it. You want to showcase different services and highlight various offers. But jamming them into a slider is not the answer. The far more effective approach instead of a rotating banner is to use a simple, compelling headline that speaks directly to your ideal customer's main problem or desire. Then add a sentence or two of clear supporting text and have one obvious button telling them exactly what to do next. This clarity works wonders for your website. Visitors instantly understand what you offer and what you want them to do. There's no confusion, no frustration, and no waiting for slides. A single focused message is going to beat a cluttered rotating banner every single time. So prioritize what's important, make it easy to understand, and guide your visitor. So let's ditch the sliders and carousels. They had their moment, but it's long gone. Focus on clarity, speed, and accessibility. If this advice was helpful and you want more practical tips to improve your website and get more customers online, make sure you hit the subscribe button. My goal is to share actual strategies designed specifically for small business owners like you. And I have a question for you. Do you still have an image slider on your website? Let me know in the comments below if you plan to keep it or get rid of it. Remember that first slide I said, less than 1% engagement? Don't hide your valuable message where no one's going to see it. Go for clarity, go for speed, and go for what actually works.